Untamed, Unspoiled, Undiscovered. No, I'm not talking about my celebrity co-host here. But if you love adventure, travel, and unique getaways that are a world away, but a whole world closer than you've ever imagined, stay right where you are, because that place is called Nunavut. It's one of the most pristine places on the planet, an immense region in Canada's northern boundaries.
And as a native-born Canadian, I'm especially delighted then to welcome Colleen Dupuis. She is the CEO of Nunavut Tourism. Good morning, Colleen.
Good morning. Hi, Colleen.
Now, although I'm Canadian, I don't speak the indigenous language of that region, but the phrase Nunavut Senginavut. It's a beautiful phrase. It means what?
It means our land, our people. Basically, that's Inuktitut, which is one of the 4 languages of Nunavut. Our 4 official languages are English, French, Inuktitut, and Inuinnaqtun. And Inuktitut and Inuinnaqtun are very living languages and are used all the time.
What is the weather like in Nunavut?
We have seasons, and some of them are just cooler than others. But we can get up to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit in some places in the summer. And we can get below -40, and Celsius and Fahrenheit cross at that point in the winter. And lots and lots and lots of sun. And when the sun is out, it will be melting the snow. And even at 15 degrees Fahrenheit, you could sit out in your bathing suit in the sun and get a suntan. So it's a great place to get a suntan.
Me? Wow.
If there's no wind. Wind can be the enemy, but.
Yeah. Tell us about the culture and the traditions of this region date back thousands of years. How is daily life influenced by their traditions?
The life in Nunavut is very much a combination of tradition and modern society. You have to look at the Inuit culture as something that, even as late as the 1950s, people were living in sod huts, and now we're in the jet age. Everyone's in computers. We fly on planes all the time because there's no roads to Nunavut. So planes are our taxis or our buses. And people still blend a tradition of hunting in with their normal wage economy, and it's a great blend of culture, and it works really well, and it's great when visitors come because people are very happy to share their culture, but we have amenities that people are looking for when they travel. So it's a good blend, and it's worked very well.
Let me ask you this. Are the people friendly there? And I'm sure, I think the answer to that is probably yes.
Very much. People welcome people into their home, welcome people to share their culture. It's a very warm, open society.
And I know you've been there for about 20 years, and so I know there is so much to share about this Arctic paradise. So for you viewers at home, stay right where you are, because we've got exciting travel and great destinations coming up right after this short timeout.
Welcome back. We're visiting with Colleen Dupuis, CEO of Nunavut Tourism. We're talking about Canada's true northern paradise, Nunavut. Now, as a guy, I know, Colleen, there are all kinds of attractions for fellas who are into hunting and fishing, things that might appeal specifically to women vacationing?
We have a few things. Just as you go to Africa for a big safari and they have their big 5, we have a big 5, so we have great wildlife viewing, except our big 5 are a variety of whale species, beluga narwhal, which is actually the one with the tusk, which is its left incisor tooth, not out the center of its mouth, muskox, caribou, polar bear, and walrus. We also offer a cruise product, which most people are not aware of. It's not the Love Boat. They're small boats of about 150 people. And everything's included. You visit a variety of communities. It's a great way to see a lot of things, and it's very popular with a lot of people, especially with women. It's a little more palatable than camping on ice.
What are the overnight accommodations like in Nunavut?
We have hotels, we have bed and breakfast, we have some wilderness lodges. We have a variety of...
adventurous, you can go to the wilderness lodge?
Well, our wilderness lodges are not our most adventurous type of product.
That's something even more adventurous.
One of our more popular products is actually something called a flow edge trip. And the flow edge is where the open water meets the sea ice in the spring. Our spring, which is May, June, you're still on ice and there's snow. And you go out from a community 3 or 4 hours by snowmobile in Comatic, which is a sled that's pulled behind. And where the flow edge is, you have a polyniiform, which is a feeding ground for a lot of animals, whales, seals, polar bears, and you camp on the ice. We have outfitters that do it very luxuriously. There's a heated latrine tent and a shower tent with a generator, and all your tents are heated. It's very luxurious, but you are camping on ice, which is a bit more adventurous than a wilderness lodge.
I would say so.
Exciting.
I would say so.
You brought us a couple of things that I know keep them amused and entertained up there.
But what you have is a traditional bone game, and it's made from bone, from caribou, and you are trying to get that on the stick.
That's the idea.
I'm really bad at it, so I'll let you try it.
Apparently I'm not much good at it. And
I think it takes a lot of practice.
Now, I thought this was particularly intriguing. These are and made out of what? A bone?
Made out of caribou bone. They're
and
Inuit
these-
snow goggles.
Snow goggles.
And they're traditional snow goggles, basically
Beautiful.
sunglasses,
Amazing.
but they work incredibly well when there's the glare from the snow.
And you talked about how that sun is so...
The sun is strong, and the glare from the snow, these are actually amazing for sunglasses.
This has been great. It's been so great meeting you, Colleen, and really hearing about Nunavut, a place I hadn't heard about before, so I appreciate that. Incredibly different and unique. I appreciate you coming by. We heading up there, my friend? Are we taking a trip?
I'm sold. Love to go. As I said, I think I'm from northern Canada, but that's nothing compared to what Colleen's talking about. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining
Nice
us.
to
It
meet
sounds
you,
like
Colleen.
an
You
exciting
too.
trip.
And if you'd like to find out more about this breathtaking land, visit NunavutTourism.com. That's NunavutTourism.com. You can also trek north to Facebook. Share with us some of the things you'd like to do, see, or explore in the enchanting north of planet Earth. That is The Balancing Act on Facebook.